We have the 2021 class for the Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame, and for the first time ever, this is a group being inducted together. They are termed the foundation of Baylor basketball. These are the men that helped start the program under head coach Scott Drew that just won a national championship. Take a look at the foundation of Baylor basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Hall of Fame inductee class.
There you go, dude. Congratulations. Yep. Congratulations. No mistake. No mistake. Congratulations, CJ. Looking sharp, man.
All right, guys, I'm going to let you take turns at this microphone right here. Hindu, you're closest. You can go first. What was it like, the recruiting process? Coach Drew, Coach Tang, when they first made contact with you out of Dayton High School, where the program was at that time, what do you remember about that?
I remember, the program wasn't at the highest point at that time. Coach Drew and them were just getting into being coaches, and you could tell the energy that they brought. They wanted to bring a new energy, and, that was easy for me to latch on to and want to be a part of something like that.
Yeah. And you came in, you were part of a tremendous class. I mean, these guys and others, great group. How do you feel about being a part of the foundation, really, that built the program?
It's most definitely an honor just to be mentioned along with these guys and along with the university as well.
Great. Kevin, if I remember right, when you committed to Baylor, Coach Drew was on the phone with you, and he screamed so loud he woke up their daughter Mackenzie. Is that right? What led to that? What led you to Baylor?
Just the family atmosphere. I'm real big on family. I'm a big mama's boy, so I want to be close to my mom. And these guys had already committed. I had played against them in the summer. So just being able to, to come play with them and, create my own history, create our own legacy, that was big for me.
And how about the atmosphere, the culture that Coach Drew and the entire staff really cultivated here at Baylor?
It's always family. That's what, brought me and my family here. Coach Drew is, even with those guys winning the national title, it felt like, I won it. He included everybody. He made sure, we all knew what was going on. So that was the biggest thing, just the family atmosphere. And if you know Coach Drew, that's a staple.
Yeah, that's it. Let me give you a chance to introduce who's here with you tonight.
Got my mom, my stepdad right here, my girlfriend right here, family and friends scattered out throughout here. So.
There they are. There they are. That's nice.
My high school coach, Coach Mays.
Nice. Very good. Thank you. Henry, let me let you introduce who's with you tonight.
Of course, I got my dad right here, my son, my girlfriend, and I got my family in the back as well.
Thank you. Mayor, Mamadou. Could you ever have imagined, the turns and things you've accomplished in your time from Senegal here to Baylor?
I mean, first off, I never heard of Baylor University when I was back home. So Coach Drew was at Valpo, and, I was supposed to go there, and then, he came here, he asked me if I want to join him, and then I did. So it was meant to be, and when I got here, I heard that Indiana is very cold, so I was happy that I ended up in Waco. So, yeah, I mean, from, my freshman redshirt year, these guys were not there yet because I was one semester ahead of them. We won one game in the Big 12, and freshman year we won like 4 games, and then, to the NCAA tournament 2008, to the national championship. I mean, it's just incredible. And my wife was telling me that during the games, she said I was more hyped than the players. So
I bet that's right. And I think most people probably know now you are a citizen of the United States recently. Congratulations to you on that. How has Baylor and Baylor basketball helped shape the man that you are?
I mean, from the coaches to the students, my teammates, teachers, everybody, Waco, just extremely thankful. One of the things I said when I first got here is that, people ask me, are you homesick? I'm like, just like the love I received in the city, it just made me feel comfortable, and I met this crazy guy my first day in the U.S. We had first class, my first class at Baylor, that's when I met him, so just the people, everybody, and, I'm extremely thankful for Waco.
Great. And who's here with you this evening?
Here with my bride. We just celebrated 5 years of marriage.
Fantastic.
And my family, the Hawkins, they are my host family, but they're really my family. They have done things for me that a lot of people in my life haven't done. And my guys over there, visiting angels, the table, I don't see them anymore. Yes, right there, my bosses, all those people like that, yeah. And, of course, Baylor basketball family. Yeah.
It's great. Dude, thanks very much. Congratulations to you. Curtis Gerald's highly recruited out of Del Valley High School, came to Baylor. What was it that turned you on to Baylor?
It's a word that's been repeated all night. It's just family. It's a family atmosphere. When you leaving home, I'm from Austin, but those guys feel me every year. I'm the outcast. I'm rooting for every. I hate Texas. I'm from there, but I hate it. So, leaving home, it's good to have people that are like family. Coach Drew and those guys. The whole staff, the guys that ain't here. Money Morph and Driscoll and even Short Meals. Those guys were like our fathers at school. So it was really easy making the decision to come here because I took one official visit. It was here, and that's all I need to see.
Nice. Those early days, those early years really were rough for you guys. What made it bearable?
It was really tough. And, I'm in the Hall of Fame already by myself. But this this one is a lot more special because of what you mentioned. Is like we had to lean on each other some days and nights. And without my teammates, without my coaches, it was like it would have been impossible. We weren't responsible for what happened, and they took away our non-conference schedule. Coach Drew, he took us in his office and gave everybody the opportunity to leave with no penalty. We all sat there, we talked about it, and we decided to stay. And we all cried together too, So and that's what makes it more Kevin and Henry, those guys were way higher recruits than I was. Could have went anywhere in the country. And those guys to stay here, understanding what was going on, it meant a lot. And like I said, we did that together. So that's why this induction is more important and more fulfilling than the one by myself.
Nice. Well said. All right, let me give each of you guys one more chance to say whatever you'd like, really. But what about the celebration parade after the national championship? Coach Drew made a point of inviting you guys, everyone that's been a part of the program, to be in the parade, not just be in the parade, but lead the parade. And symbolically, you're the ones who led the program to the national championship. What does that mean to you?
Like I said, I'm like the most hated in Austin, and we won the national championship, and it was to a level 10. They couldn't tell me nothing. I was going anywhere I wanted to. I thought I could go in for free. It just didn't matter. And Coach Drew, I don't know if it was your idea, but he sent the letter to my house. My mother got it, and it was a string of the championship net. And I think that was really thoughtful of him. It's just the type of person that he is. Like I said, I don't know if it was your idea, but it was okay. But yeah, you signed the letter, so. That was special. Like I said, he's very kind guy, very great group. Those guys are, he's the head of the snake, but a lot of work goes into what goes on with those guys.
Nice, very good. The mayor's going to be in the parade anyway, going to be in that parade, but Coach
Give
Drew.
me one
yeah,
second. I
yeah,
want
go
to
ahead.
introduce my family here.
Oh, my part.
I'm not going, I got my girlfriend here, Monique, my mother, my sister, Kenesha, my son, C3, and my daughter, Kai. We all here. And I want to give a special shout out to J Mo, the voice. Hey, we call him J Mo.
Thank you, baby.
The voice of the Baylor Bears. One thing about J Mo, though, he don't turn it off. So it's like you can have a normal conversation with him, and he sounds like he's on the radio, So, so he don't know more. And one more shout out to Jason Smith. He was our neighbor, and a bigger shout out to whoever moved him. Because, so we appreciate that. There it is. And to
Very
Mr.
nice.
Walter,
Well done.
much respects.
CJ, thanks very much. Take the microphone. You're the mayor. You would have been in that parade anyway. What did it mean to you to be included in that celebration?
I mean, like, maybe people don't know Coach Drew like I do. I've been here, January is going to be 17 years. I've been in Waco. So, I've known him. I know, the whole coaching staff. So I just want to say one story. One day I got off work and I, went to practice just to check it out. And when I got there, they had a guest speaker. So I got to talk to the guys, but Coach Drew, I didn't talk to him, but he saw me. And the next day, he just called me, and he said, I saw you yesterday, and we didn't get to talk. I just checking on you. Those things that people don't know about, it's incredible, And one time, Coach Stang, I'm just sitting at home, he called me. He said, I just want to tell you that I love you, man. So those things that people don't know about, they are great human being, it's real, it's not fake. So, when he called us, I was no surprise. So I know them.
Very nice. Mm-hmm. Kevin, you probably got stories like that. What was it like for you to be included in that celebration parade?
I just want to wrap this up. The Lakers are playing at 9:30.
Wrap it up? You want to wrap it up? Oh, yeah. Standing ovation to Kevin Rogers. Wait, come here, Henry. Henry, I got to be fair to you. What was it like? What was it like to be included in the parade?
I wasn't able to make it,
Yeah.
but like they said, it was. I felt like I was a part of it. But I think the whole university established, like Laura said, is friendship and family.
Yeah.
This university and everything just mirrors that. So that was something big.
Well, you guys are great. You have a special place in our hearts. You have a special place in Baylor basketball and Baylor athletics. And you are going in as the foundation, as the class for 2021 for Baylor athletics. You and Aaron Bruce, congratulations to you.